I ask our live chats and our viewers, do you think that Danielle is walking away because this situation became too much for her with the cameras around and she's not necessarily used to it? Or do you think Danielle knows herself so well that she knows what she's capable of and she doesn't want to bring that side out on camera because it will live on the internet forever?
Yes, that's a lot to do with it. I never really allowed anybody to talk to me like that, ever. I come from a different place. We don't talk like that. We don't talk like that. And I know what I'm capable of. And sometimes I don't want to look like an animal on television. Like I could very easily go up to somebody, my hands in their face, like, you want to go? Let's go. Because that's the type of girl I am. You want to go? Let's go. But this is not that type of show. You know, you got to go up to somebody and be like, yeah, and I don't know how to do that. I'll be totally honest. I don't know how to do that. And I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to come across as an animal. I don't want my children to see me like that. My children one day are going to watch this. And you think I want to have a top 10 YouTube video of me being an animal, kicking shit, hitting shit, throwing things? No, I don't want to do that. So sometimes it's better to just listen. That I'm in the Jersey Shore on the bus. I was a raving maniac. Okay. I can only imagine the producers probably thought I was going to come back and light Rachel's house on fire. Thank God I went home and calmed down, because it would have been bad. It would have been great for you. You guys would have ate that up, but it would have destroyed me. And I'm a businesswoman. I'm a mother. I'm already getting, oh, she's trashy, whatever. I don't need to add to that.
You might have missed your era of Mob Wives.
I love Mob Wives. Mob Wives was my era, but I was in California at the time and I'm not in the mob. So that show.
You're like, no.
I love Drita. I love me some Drita.
There's a reason for everything. You weren't supposed to be on that show. We need you on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. And, you brought up being very aware of how you are on television because of your businesses. And we just saw you with your pop-up at Envy. So can we get an update?
So Bougie Kids right now is doing a whole revamp. I'm doing a brand new website. I have 7 pieces of clothes I made from scratch right here in Jersey. I have this, my shirt. Listen up, bitches. I'm doing megaphones. Doing megaphones. I'm like, when someone squeezes the juice, when they say squeeze the juice out of the lemon, I'm turning these 15 minutes into 16, baby. I am, this is my lane. Business, that's my lane, and this is what makes me happy. So more to come. Hopefully I get to showcase all of that because it's so fun. It's fun stuff.
Well, and it's fun for us to see you, any housewife, making the most out of this moment, because you don't know how long you're going to be on this show, right? And when you come onto a show like this, I would just automatically assume that the idea would be to have something that comes out of it in the end, like whether you grow a business, whether it's, I mean, anything, but you want to take something with you because you're putting yourself, your most vulnerable self, on such a large platform. So good for you. Let's make it not 16 minutes. Let's make it 25 minutes, right?
Let's make it. It's the same as you. You love what you do. You love what you do. You're great at it. Why not make it a career? I love this. I love doing this. Why not? Why can't we do what we love and be successful at it?
I agree with that. I agree. Actually, I just recently had Teresa on, and when I did, and please don't rip my head off for this one, but when I did, I told her, I said, this is kind of hitting a little close to home bringing Danielle onto the show, because you ladies have something in common, which is not the best thing to have in common, but you're both navigating these very difficult situations with your brother, right? Brothers. And now we keep hearing about that. And it was something that you just spoke about on the show. And it was these ladies who ran with it and turned it into a huge part of your storyline. So thank you, ladies. I mean, it became a huge part of your storyline, which is wild. And now the fans are so invested. I don't know if you've given an update yet, but for everyone who's watching my channel, can we get an update on that relationship?
So I would love to give you like a positive, happy update. I haven't spoken to him still. I don't know if he watches the show. I think he does. I mean, how can you not? Actually, it was his favorite show from what I remember. He used to, believe it or not, love Joe Gorga. How funny is that? And it, my brother and Teresa's brother, what we go through, it was nice to have each other. She was happy to have me to talk to, and I was happy to have her to talk to about it. And they're both sad situations. At the end of the day, they're all little brothers, and you will never stop loving them. We will never stop. But at a point, you need to just protect yourself and your heart. And I think that's where we both are right now.
That's fair. That's fair. And I asked Teresa, I was like, do you think that one day Danielle's brother and his new wife might surprise her? And all of a sudden, we're going into, let's say, season 16, and they show up, and you're like, what the hell is going on here? And producers are like, surprise, Danielle. And Teresa said, she's like, actually, Danielle said that her brother and his wife would never want to be on the show, unlike my brother and his wife. And I'm like, yeah, but you also didn't know your brother and wife were, or your brother and his wife were coming on the show. So,
yeah, well, we have different, like her sister-in-law and my Melissa and my brother's wife are two totally different women. My brother's wife will never come on the show. My brother would have been the best asset. He would have been the biggest supporting character on my story, in my story. But his wife would never allow that. His wife would never want it. So he wouldn't do it. And that was a big issue about my social media stuff. They never really want to be involved in it. To each his own. I'll go host a show in front of 1 million people, and that's not her thing. So be it. Not everybody likes the same thing. And I think that's where Teresa and Melissa are different, because they were almost like the same person. So it's always a competition in everything that they do.
right.
That's why it never was good.
Oof.
Ever.
All right. So maybe a more positive situation here. As we sort of wrap this up, I am curious, and I like to ask all the new talent that comes on, because you really don't know what you're getting into until you start getting hit with all the fan feedback. The cameras are in your face, all of it, right? So now you're a part of the Bravo family. I wanted to ask you, what has been the best part so far? I'm going to start off with the positive.
Oh, the best part has been all the love from the fans and getting to meet people. I did an event last night, and in my hometown of Staten Island.
You look so beautiful, by the way.
Oh my God, top 5 glam, right? Was that not amazing?
Oh my gosh, I took the photo. I'm using it for my thumbnail, the very first one with you to the side with your hair back on the top. I thought it was today, and I thought it was because you were doing press today. And I was showing my husband and my assistant. I was like, oh my God, she looks so beautiful. She's doing press all day. And then I kept scrolling, and I was like, oh, this was for an event last night.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But you look beautiful today as well. But no, my gosh, that glam was great.
No, that was, I mean, top 5 glam I've ever had, ever. But the reaction from people, the love from people, don't ever change. We needed you. You're a breath of fresh air. Thank God for you. You're just like us. That's always been my goal, is to reach other women and to have that connection. So that's been the best part for me.
All right. So now to follow that up, what do you think the most challenging part so far has been?